Well, the row over interstate vehicle taxation between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka continues. Tamil Nadu will now charge additional permit tax on Kerala vehicles. Now, Tamil Nadu government has stopped Kerala buses at the border. The Kerala Transport Minister has slammed this unilateral decision. KB Ganesh Kumar asking if the Tamil Nadu is going to halt these buses, saying they are also going to halt the buses from Tamil Nadu. My colleague Jayalakshmi is joining us live on the broadcast with the details. Jayalakshmi, what is the controversy about? Because we understand that the Kerala buses are now being stopped at the borders. The Kerala government now also threatening a retaliation.
You know, certainly this is what is being said by the Transport Minister, and weeks before we saw how the transports, the KSRTC buses that were travelling interstate were stopped in Tamil Nadu, and allegedly the passengers were asked for more money, claiming that these are the tax monies, and this is the controversy that has been going on. And initially, even though the State Minister did not respond yesterday in the Parliament, in the Assembly, Transport Minister KB Ganesh Kumar had come out and said that it is unfair of the state government to take money from the buses that are going from Kerala, and that this amount, the taxpayers' amount, is equal everywhere across the country, and it is not fair that they alone that they increase the money. And in fact, he also kind of threatened the Tamil Nadu government, saying that if this is going to continue, then during the season of Sabrimala, which annually falls every year in the October-November time, the State Minister said that the most of the pilgrims that will be travelling are from Tamil Nadu, and the state will ensure that such incidents, that we will do tit for tat, and we will retaliate by in the same means. This is what the State Transport Minister has come out and said.
In fact, the Kerala government has now also threatened a retaliation. Jayalakshmi, request you to stay on with us. Let's listen into the Kerala Transport Minister, who said that if Tamil Nadu continues to do so, we will also halt their buses as they enter the state. Listen in.
അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. KSRTCയുടെ വണ്ടിയും പിടിച്ചിട്ടു. ഇത് അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു ബസ് അപ്പുറത്ത് കയറുമ്പോൾ ഒരു സീറ്റിന് 4000 രൂപ വെച്ച്. നമ്മളൊരു അയൽ സംസ്ഥാനമാണ്, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ മുഴുവൻ ഒരു ടാക്സ് ആണെന്ന് പറയുന്നു. പക്ഷേ അയൽ സംസ്ഥാനത്ത് കയറുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളോടൊരു ആലോചനയില്ലാതെ തമിഴ്നാട് സർക്കാർ ഒറ്റയടിക്ക് 4000 രൂപ വർദ്ധിപ്പിക്കാൻ ഒരു സീറ്റിന് അവർ 4000 രൂപ വർദ്ധിപ്പിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ എന്നെ ഇത് അറിയിച്ചപ്പോൾ അവർ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടൊന്നും ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥന്മാർ കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, എന്നാൽ പിന്നെ ഇരിക്കട്ടെ, നമുക്ക് 4000 രൂപ ഇങ്ങോട്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. തമിഴ്നാട്ടുകാർ മനസ്സിലാക്കണം, ശബരിമല സീസൺ വരെയാണ്, അവിടെ നിന്നാണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ആൾക്കാർ ഇങ്ങോട്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾ ഖജനാവിൽ നിറയ്ക്കും പണം. ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് പോകുന്നവരെ അവിടെ ഉപദ്രവിച്ചാൽ അവിടെ നിന്ന് വരുന്നവരെ ഇവിടെയും ഉപദ്രവിക്കും. അതിലൊരു സംശയം വേണ്ട. KSRTCയുടെ വണ്ടി പിടിച്ചിട്ടാൽ അവരെ തമിഴ്നാടിന്റെ വണ്ടിയും പിടിച്ചെടുക്കും. അതിനൊന്നും ഒരു വിട്ടുവീഴ്ചയില്ല. അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും നമ്മളടുത്ത് കളിക്കേണ്ട. നമ്മളൊരു അയൽ സംസ്ഥാനമായിട്ട് സ്നേഹത്തിൽ പോവുകയാണ്. നമ്മളോടൊന്ന് ആലോചിക്കാനും ടാക്സ് വയ്ക്കും. നമ്മളൊന്ന് കൂടിയാലോചന, ഞങ്ങളിങ്ങനെ വർദ്ധിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണം, നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായം എന്താ? ഒന്നും ചോദിച്ചില്ല. കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് കയറുന്നവർക്കെല്ലാം ഒരു സീറ്റിന് 4000 രൂപ വെച്ച് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക. ഇന്ത്യ മുഴുവൻ ഒരേ ടാക്സ് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത് കേന്ദ്ര ഗവൺമെന്റ്. പക്ഷേ ഇതാണ് സ്ഥിതി.
So, Jayalakshmi, any clarification that has come in from Tamil Nadu on why vehicles from Kerala in particular are going to be taxed more?
Certainly, this case was being heard in the Tamil Nadu High Court as well. But as of now, there is we know that, according to sources, we know that this is currently not going on. And initially, even though the money was collected from the passengers who were travelling from Kerala, as of now, this process has been stopped. And Kerala, according to Kerala Transport Minister, they are saying that this was not pre-informed or discussed with the state government as well. That is the allegations that they are putting, and they're saying that they should have discussed this prior collecting money from the buses transport authorities. And in fact, as of now, this process has been stopped, and the procedures are yet to be known what is going to next. But definitely Kerala Transport Minister has threatened, saying that if this is going to continue in the coming days, then it will be retaliated, and the Kerala government will also start taking money from the passengers who are pilgrims or the transport that is coming on from Tamil Nadu.
Okay, all right. Because amid this, it's the people who are going to suffer, and that's the unfortunate truth of it, Jayalakshmi. So Tamil Nadu saying that the vehicles that are coming in from Kerala in particular are going to be taxed further. The Kerala government responding and saying that we are going to do the same to Tamil Nadu. But let's also remember that these are all part of the India alliance. So Jayalakshmi, where is the politics of it? Because it's the India Alliance together, the left in Kerala as well as the DMK in Tamil Nadu, and yet because of their collision course, it is the people who are suffering. We have more breaking reactions now coming in. In the latest, the DMK saying it's unfortunate that this has become a tit-for-tat situation. Listen in.
Levied only upon vehicles which are more than 15-year-old. Now this is not directed towards one particular state like how the Kerala Transport Minister is claiming. This is a step taken to save environment. The Kerala Transport Minister should look at this issue from that angle rather than saying this is directed towards. I think this is unfortunate from the part of the Transport Minister of Kerala to say a tit for tat kind of a strategy.
So DMK calling it an unfortunate remark, but Jayalakshmi, as we were mentioning, these are all parties that are in power from the India Alliance, and yet because of the differences between the parties, because of the differences within these state governments, it is the people who are suffering.
You know, certainly, as you just explained, these are part of India Alliance, and not only DMK from Tamil Nadu. In fact, the very own Congress party, which is in India Alliance in the, with the centre, they are also, in fact, saying that this is a very unfortunate choose of words that the state government has decided to say on, and this is not supposed to be a tit-for-tat situation. In fact, the opposition leader V.D. Satishan has come forward and said that this state government could have dealt this issue in a much more nicer way, and they could have probably officially discussed it with their counterpart from Tamil Nadu, and such words like tit for tat and retaliation are not the terms that should have been used inside the assembly. This is very unfortunate, is what the Congress also comes out and says in this matter when it comes to Kerala.
Okay, all right, stay with us, Jayalakshmi. We have more reactions coming in. Now, the Kerala leader of the opposition has also hit back at the Kerala minister over his statement. This threat given by the Kerala Transport Minister is very unfortunate, he says. Listen in.
If Tamil Nadu is doing something, they are imposing tax on the vehicles from Kerala, the Transport Minister himself can contact his counterpart in Tamil Nadu, or the Transport Secretary can contact the counterpart. If it is not solving, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is a friend of Kerala Chief Minister. He can talk to Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. The threat given by the Kerala Transport Minister is unfortunate. When the pilgrims from the Tamil Nadu are coming to Kerala, how can our government block that buses? That is very unfair, very unfortunate.
Jayalakshmi, we understand that this is an issue that also has a legal angle to it. The governments had also approached the court in this regard, and the Supreme Court verdict in the case very clearly says that the vehicles which have an All India permit must be allowed, but that's not happening in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, certainly, and that is why probably the state government decided to put it in front of the assembly, discuss it inside the parliament. That is what happened. But again, even though we understand that, this issue happened, almost the buses were stopped and they were taken money by the passengers almost 2-3 days back, and now, right now, as of now, this process has stopped, and clearly the High Court has intervened, and there have been legal interventions in this. But the state government has again discussed it in the parliament and said that if this such a situation continues, then they will retaliate, is what saying. And even though we can see that the politics is brewing upon this matter, clearly as of now, such a collecting taxes has been stopped by the Tamil Nadu government.
So the Kerala government threatening action. Stay with us. We have Mr. Manickam Tagore, the MP from the Congress party, joining us. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Tagore. The Kerala Transport Minister also saying that if vehicles from Kerala are going to be taxed extra in Tamil Nadu, then Kerala will also do the same.
This is a state interstate issue, and both the states transport ministers should sit together and discuss and resolve it instead of going public and getting these kind of diversions into it, because it is the people of Kerala as well as people of Tamil Nadu live in greater harmony, and there are more people traveling every day from both the states, and there are a lot of connections between both the states, and there is these kind of political statements by political leadership threatening about one state and another is not going to solve the problem. It's only a phone call away. The transport ministers of both the states can meet and resolve it in a peaceful and amicable way.
Okay, all right. But you're part of the India Alliance, which is why, the statement that has come in from the Kerala Transport Minister is worrying, because he says that if you do the same to us, then we will also mete out the same treatment to people from Tamil Nadu, the vehicles coming in from Tamil Nadu.
We have to understand it. India Alliance is a one part, but state issues are different. Interstate issues will always be there, and I was requesting both the ministers to settle. It's a phone call away for them. Both of them can sit it and resolve it instead of giving stories to those people who wants to divide.
Okay, all right, because a tit-for-tat attitude is only going to end up in the normal people, the Aam Aadmi suffering. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast.